Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, I am Ankita. If you are returning, then what's up? Again, I am so glad you have returned. So today's video is on this entire makeup tutorial. The eyes, the base, the lips, everything that you have to know is in there. It is a talk through, so I have gone into much detail about what brushes I use, what products I use, why I use them, why I love them, why I hate them, how you should blend out your foundation, why should you blend it out like that, how you should blend out your concealer, when should you blend it out like that. It's got all of those details in there, so definitely do watch through the end of this video if you want to know about all of that. As always, before we start, please do subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you do like it. Definitely hit that notification bell, ding, so that you never miss a video from me. And do follow me on Instagram if you don't already. I do a lot of mini tutorials and tips and tricks on there, so definitely do follow me on Instagram if you don't already. Obviously, this is my handle right here, duh. So anyways, let's start. The LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer and just applying that all over my eyes to basically just even out my skin tone and just blending it out with this brush from Zoeva. Next, I'm taking my compact powder from Chambord. Using the same brush, I'm just setting that concealer. So this is like a powder foundation. So as you can see, it's giving even more coverage to all that concealing that we just did. So I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. And the reason I am using this palette, even though I'm doing a silver eye, is because I want to use the black right here. And also because this palette also has this really nice shade right here called Sandalwood, which is like a perfect crease shade for me. As always, starting with my MAC 224 brush, I am going to be applying that shade Sandalwood into my crease, concentrating more of that eyeshadow on the outer crease as compared to the inner part of my crease. We want to kind of start to pull it out just a little to create a nice V shape. Next, I'm going to take this shade Cocoa, which is like a deeper brown shade, and I'm going to take that on my Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just going to start to apply it on the outer corner and a little bit into the crease as well, making sure we don't want to cover up that sandalwood that we applied all around here. So we're just concentrating the shade just into the crease and on the outer V. Next, moving on and taking this black eyeshadow called Black Truffle on the same brush, I'm going to start to place it on my outer corner. Now, throughout this, once we're done with the silver, once we're done with the entire eye look, we are going to keep building this black. So remember, it is quite tricky to work with black, so you always want to kind of start with less eyeshadow and then build as and when you need. Once again, we don't want to take it all the way to the inside, and once you've applied it, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of start to blend the outer corner out. So now to kind of pull this out, what you want to do is with whatever product you have left on your brush, you kind of want to start to follow the shape of your crease. Mine is right here, as you can see, it's going in. So you kind of want to start to follow the shape of your crease and just start to pull it out with whatever product you have left on your brush. So now that I have a black eye and I look like this is going absolutely nowhere, I'm going to stop with the black and I'm going to move on to the silver. For the silver, I'm going to be using this pigment from Inglot and I'm going to mix it in with Duraline to ensure it has like maximum color payoff. So once I'm done kind of mixing this together, I'm going to start to apply it. What? Now intensifying that black once again, making sure both the silver and the black are really nicely blended into one another. Next, I'm taking my liquid liner from Sephora and I'm just going to create a winged liner following the shape that we have created right here. Now that the top part of my eyeshadow is done, I'm going to move on to my base makeup, starting off with my favorite, obviously, the Smashbox Primer PhotoFinish Water. Just going to spray that all over my face. and let that really set in. Once that's set in, I'm taking my NYX Total Control Drop Primer and I'm just going to apply that all over my face. This really helps in that texture. As you can see, it's a little liquidy, but at the same time it is quite thick, and it really helps kind of maintain that texture of your skin. Really helps fill in those pores, and I have massive ass pores right around my nose right here and on my forehead. So this primer really helps kind of even out that skin texture. Moving on for foundation, today I'm using my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. I'm in the shade Oat, and I'm just gonna start to apply that all over my face. And using my YBP Makeup Perfector sponge, I'm going to start to blend that foundation into my skin. So the reason I'm sitting so zipped up with this is because I'm wearing my white crop top inside. There's no bloody way I want to... Damn it! Bloody hell! I just put this for a walk. So it's like either ruining my sweater or it's ruining my crop top, and I definitely don't want to ruin my crop top. Oh my god, why did that have to happen? Moving on, for my concealer, I'm using my new Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Golden Tan, and I'm just gonna apply that under my eyes all the way here. So now this technique I learned from Shayla, you know, Makeup Shayla, if you follow her. But she kind of, when she applies concealer, she applies it all the way till around her nose. She just says that it's better in the sense that it just gives like an overall even brightening effect rather than it just being under the eyes. I'm also going to apply this around my mouth because I do have a lot of darkness around there. Next, to highlight, I'm using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealers. You're going to be seeing a lot of these now. So I'm using this to kind of highlight. Now there's almost a straight line. Bridge of my nose, tops of my head. I freaking love these concealers, and they're so cheap. Who would have thought? Like, who would have thought such amazing concealers for like $8 US, $8.50. Still, that's amazing. Now I'm just gonna start to kind of blend that concealer in, and as always we want to take it like on our nose till about there. And I do want to contour, it's just that I need to blend this out before I can start to contour. Wow, my face is looking super yellow. Anyways, to brighten my under eye, I am now going in with some of that Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer just in this area right here to really brighten that up. And then going in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Mocha. I'm just going to use that to contour. Now this is another thing that I learned from Shayla, and she learned it from a really big makeup artist, a celebrity makeup artist, and they said that you would technically want to contour under where, you know, your jawline is, but according to her you should contour a little bit higher than you normally would because it just gives a more snatched effect. And then kind of just blend, but basically start higher than you would. And this is the first time I'm trying this out with you guys on camera, and let's see how that will work. So this is a lot higher than I normally do contour, but I do tend to take it up here, that you guys know. And then just on my forehead, feel like I'm applying mehndi. So yeah, mainly over there. So for my nose, this is a bit too warm, so I don't want to contour using that. I'm going to be using my LA Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Toast to contour my nose. It is a much cooler toned contour. Taking it from the brows, I'm getting it all the way down. Once again, from the brows all the way down. Now, taking that brush from Zoeva, I'm gonna start to blend that contour out. Like I told you, see, it's already drying, so you gotta work really fast with these concealers. You cannot like let them chill on your skin at all. Okay, you just want to kind of blend it downwards towards your nose, towards like the outside, and don't worry about this not being very crisp and clear. As long as it's like nice and blended, we're going to be doing the center of our nose once again. So I have let this be on there for a very long time, and now I'm a little scared to blend it out, but here goes. Nice! And with whatever products left on my beauty blender from this Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, I'm just going to apply that to the center of my nose. Just kind of blending everything else. Ooh, I love it! So I'm going to be using my favorite Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I have mentioned this earlier, but the reason I have my translucent powder from Laura Mercier in a Body Shop dabba is because I dropped mine. You know, it originally comes in such a container, and I kind of dropped mine and literally it broke off right from here. So which is why I had to transfer. Luckily only like the box fell and nothing fell out, so I just transferred everything into this container right here. But I promise this is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. So I'm just going to take my sponge and dip it into the translucent powder and start to kind of apply it under my eyes. And apply it all the way till in here, Makeup Shayla style. Also kind of cleaning the contour out right here. I have gone a little overboard, don't worry, we're going to be cleaning that up right now. So just very quickly, I'm just cleaning up this bake right here off the contour. We don't need you on my contour. There we go. And on a nose as well. And then I'm going to move on to bronzing. So I'm using my forever favorite Hoola bronzer to bronze my face up, and I'm just going to be using the brush that it comes with. I'm just going to kind of dip it in there like so and start to bronze my face up. Kind of with whatever's left on my brush, I'm just taking it all the way to my lip. I like it. I like it. Who says that? Do you guys remember? Can you guys tell? Can you tell me in the comments if you know where this line is from, what movie it is from? I didn't even do it properly, but I'm sure if you are a hardcore fan like I am, you would know. You would just know. Okay, now I'm just gonna leave that on there, let it bake for a little while longer, and I'm gonna move on to finishing my under eyes. So for my under eyes, I want to kind of do my favorite, the winged shape. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take my kajal pencil from Urban Decay, and as always, just apply it just to the outside of my eye. Very strong, and take my Morphe E36 brush and start to blend that out. Next, taking this silver eye pencil from NYX, I'm just gonna apply that into my waterline from the inside of my eye and kind of connect it to that black that I have applied it. So super pigmented, I love it. Although I feel like right now with this I'm looking a little like E.T. But anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my silver glitter eyeliner from Urban Decay, and I'm just gonna kind of apply that right here. right where I have applied that black. I mean, it's me. You guys know the glitter needs to come somewhere or the other, right? Oh my god, I'm so scared. So close to my glitter. Moving on, taking my NARS Orgasm blush. Just gonna apply that. It's like a beautiful pinky blush. I'm gonna apply that basically right over here. I don't somehow like bringing my blush all the way down, which you guys must have noticed till now, because this is where I literally apply it, right on top of my bronzer. And for my highlight, I'm gonna be using the Becca Cosmetics highlighter. Cosmetics highlighter in Champagne Pop. Now this is another thing that broke en route from Mumbai to Toronto, even though I had packed it so well. But yeah, that's basically what has happened to this amazing highlight of mine. Anyways, taking this brush from Primark, and I'm just taking the highlighter right on top, tapping off the excess, and I'm just gonna start to apply it like right there. It's actually a very beautiful highlight, and it suits like every freaking skin tone, which is so amazing about it. Obviously apply that on my cupid's bow, chin, and on my forehead as well. And for my nose, I'm going to use my finger to kind of highlight the tip of my nose right there. And the bridge. Okay, and just to set that highlight really well, I'm gonna just apply some more setting spray right on top of that highlight, because then it gives it a really nice like sheeny look. Finally, I'm going to be applying these lashes from BonBon Lashes, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so we're done. I'm sorry, I completely lost my footage. I didn't realize that while I was doing my lip, it stopped kind of recording. But basically, I applied the Spice pencil from MAC as an outline to my lip, and I filled it in with the Sephora lipstick. It's basically a really light colored lipstick. As you can see, it's very light for my skin tone, but I really like this like whole contoured lip. It's actually the first time I have tried it, and I'm loving how it's looking. So basically, yes, this is what I applied on my lips, and we're done with the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this and you love this final Desi Grunge look. So definitely do let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, or if you want me to create any other looks that you guys want, then definitely do let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to create them for you. Till then, I will see you in my next video. Bye!